Yes, you're audible.
Okay. Apologies. Okay, so Assalamu alaikum and good evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to our webinar on LMS registration and login issues. We're glad to announce that this is the first webinar of its kind regarding LMS, and I'm really delighted to have you all with us today. Before we begin our discussion, let us commence with the recitation of a few verses from the Holy Quran as a source of inspiration and guidance. So I invite Muhammad Sifatullah to recite a few verses from the Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والفجر وليال عشر والفجر وليال عشر والشفع والوتر والليل إذا يسر هل في ذلك قسم لذي حجر ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بعاد إرم ذات العماد إرم ذات العماد التي لم يخلق مثلها في البلاد وثمود الذين جابوا الصخر بالواد وفرعون ذي الأوتاد الذين طغوا في البلاد فأكثروا فيها الفساد فعليهم ربك سوط عذاب إن ربك لبالمرصاد صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah. So now we will be addressing all your queries, so stay with us till the end. And there will be a proper question and answer session, and which will be taking place after the presentation. So we're gathered here today to address
far as the links are concerned, obviously right now somebody from the IT team will be providing those links, like the link for student portal, e-registration portal, and the second one, QAC portal. So simply you can, if you're using Google browser, you can go there and you have to just enter student portal Naman. Once you do that, the first result will, there are a lot of results appear, but you can just click on the first one. And once you do that, this is going to be the first page that you will see. Over here, the red dot, it points to the word register. You will land on this page, and now there are certain boxes that you have to fill. This is the registration form. So as far as the campus is concerned, you have to fill the main campus, and the department is English UTS, while our program is BS English Honors. And as far as the shift is concerned, you have to fill your respective shift, which can either be morning or evening. While as far as the semester is concerned, so for first semester students, because you are the one who are going to register for the first time, you have to just aid first semester. While the section is concerned, you have to aid your respective section, whether it's A, B, C, or D. Enter your file name and registration number. So I'm a bit confused about registration number, but for now you can just utilize your system ID because registration number is different. What you can do that you have to send your CR to the coordinator's office and you can get your registration number from them, but it'll be kind of a bit difficult. So you can just utilize over here your system ID, which is available on your ID cards. You can utilize email whether it's provided by the NUML or your personal email. But the most important thing that you have to keep in your mind that email should be active, right? Because without active email, you won't be able to register on a registration portal, and obviously you won't be able to use neither the e-registration portal nor the QAC portal. So your email, which you're entering over here, should be active. As far as the CNIC is concerned, so you have to just add it without dashes, and then you have to add the password and confirm password. Once you are done with this entire form, you have to just click on the submit button. And once you do that, you will receive a verification code via the email that you have provided. That's why I said that you have to enter the active email, right? So if for now, if the email that is provided by the NAMAL is not activated, so you can just use your personal email, but that should be activated. And once you receive that verification code and you click on it, you will be directed to a registration portal. So your registration is done, right? This is the part of registration and you're done with registration. Now you have to log in. So how to log in? For that, you have to use your credentials, and it includes your CNIC and password that you have entered on that form, the previous form, right? So just enter those credentials and click on login button. And once you do that, you will land on this page. This is the first review that you will get, right? Your photo, all the information that the department has or you have added, right? I also added my system ID over because at that time we don't have, like, we didn't have our registration number, but e-registration number and system ID is two different things. So as I said that for now, you can just rely on your system ID. Sabiha?
Yes, I believe you were clear. All the steps were given.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Then now, as I said, that you're done with the e-registration portal. You have actually registered your courses that you're taking in the semester that you are currently in. And now you have to go for the QSC portal, which will be activated once, 2 or 3 weeks before our final exams. But how to log in into QSC portal? It's very much easy, right? So you can log out this portal, and once you do that, this is the first view you will get, right? So it's the same like once you type student login NAML, student portal NAML, so you will land with this page that I showed you in the previous part as well. And here you have to just click on this QVC login. The red dot points to that. And once you do that, this is the page that you'll get, right? And here below the sign in, there are certain instructions that you have to follow. And over here, the instruction says that use your e-roll number registration credentials for login, which means that the credentials that you have utilized for the previous portal, e-registration portal, you have to utilize the same credentials over here because these two portals, they're kind of compatible to each other or interlinked, right? So you have to use the same credentials over here as well. And then the second instruction, it says that must have registered your courses in e-roll number registration account for login into QVC portal, which means that before coming to QEC portal or quality enhancement cell portal, you must have registered your courses on e-registration portal, right? And I showed you how to register the courses because, at the end of the semester, majority of the students, they text the IT team that we are not able to log in into QEC portal. What could be the issue? So there is no issue, but you have not fulfilled all the steps. And the first and foremost step is to update your profile. And if you're first semester students, you have to register you have to register all your courses, right? And for that, obviously, you have to pay the fee as well. So this is done. I can show you a video how to, the presentation is done. But for now, I can show you a video that I've made in first semester. So this is the video, and I think you will get a view of how to register, right? So I'm going to play that video right now.
If it's not clear, we will share the video in the CR's group as well.
Yes, we will definitely share it. Sabiha, is it visible?
I mean, it is visible.
So I'll go back to my presentation. I think, okay, let me, all right. So sorry. Acha, so as I said that I made the tutorial in the first semester, so I was kind of unaware of the fact that you can utilize any kind of email. So I said basically that you have to enter the email that is provided by the university, but you can uh, use any kind of email, whether it's your personal or the one provided by university. But as I said, that it must be active because you will be receiving the verification code, right? So you won't be able to confirm the verification code if it's not active. That's the most important part. And as far as the registration number is concerned, as I said, that for now you can use the system ID, but registration number and system ID, these two different things, right? I was a bit mistaken in the video because it was our first semester, and then I later on, I think in third semester, I came to know that the registration number and system ID, these are two different things. But I hope I've made everything clear. Still, if you have any kind of problem, whether it's a first semester or any other semester, I'm here and I will answer your questions, and I will repeat any part if that's not clear to you. I can even provide you with a demo here. Okay. So, Sabiha, is it still visible on my screen?
Yes, your screen is visible.
Okay, so you can do student portal NAMAL, right? And this is the first option that you have to click on. Okay, these are the credentials that I've already, like it's already saved. So once I click on it, this is the page that I actually landed on. And as for now, I cannot, I've actually updated my profile, but I'm currently in the fifth semester, but I cannot register my courses because the courses are not yet registered by the department, which means that the IT department, I believe, would first aid all these courses and then we'll be able to select and drop the courses. So for now, they've not yet done it, but hopefully in a few days, it will be activated and all the students will be able to update and register their courses. As far as the QSA portal is concerned, as I said, it will be activated 2 or 3 weeks probably before the final exam. And it's very important to fill that QPC evaluation forms because you won't be able to sit in your final exams because the last, I think, what is that called? Roll number slip. You will be getting a roll number slip on the basis of that QPC evaluation form. So as I said, I'm available here. If you have any kind of questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
Okay.
Thank you,
Are we
Sabiha.
done with
Thank
the
you.
presentation?
Yes, I'm present. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So we have a lot of questions already, and you can still type in your questions in the chat box, and because there's going to be like a proper question answer session now. Should I be like telling the questions, or are you going to read them from the chat box yourself?
I think it'll be easy for me if you just read it out. It'll be so nice of you.
Yeah, Bas, we're gonna read out, the questions, and if I can answer, or a fee for Abbas, you yourself. All right.
Sure.
Okay, the people are asking about different things, but we're here about the elements and the e-registration website, so we're gonna be focused on that. Some people are asking about the Wi-Fi. We're not gonna talk about that here. We'll share those details in the group. All right, you guys can raise your hand if you want to ask a question, and I will out loud the name, and then you can ask. So we have Abid Alisha. Please, what's your question? Go ahead, Abid.
We are going to share all of this information in the CR's group, so you're going to get them in textual form. Don't worry about that. For now, if you guys have any questions, you can ask.
Shahzada has raised his hand. He can ask the question.
Sajjad Ahmed,
Yeah, Sajad, do you have any question?
Okay, so somebody has asked if registration is necessary now or after the webinar. Yeah. Abbas, could you answer that question?
As far as registration is concerned, you have to do it as soon as possible because, as I said, that you won't be able to fill your QAC evaluation form. So you still have time. I won't say that it's very much like, you don't have time right now, but you should be a bit proactive. We Pakistanis are kind of, active people. So at the end of the semester, we kind of, get into rush that, okay, we have to register and then we have to go for the course registration, which means the addition of courses and then the QAC evaluation form. So I would suggest you to please do the registration now once this webinar, in the next week. I hope that the courses will be added in the next week as well. So you can do your registration now. But as far as the timing is concerned, you still have, I believe, 2 months at least.
And for those who are asking about the future, if you guys have any question or registration and if you guys are not able to register yourself or something, we have a team IT and their contacts are shared again and again here, and it will be shared in the groups as well. So if you have any query, you can ask anytime and they will be there to help you guys.
Sajid has raised his hand. He can ask his question.
Can we join the portal now?
Which portal, please? Registration portal?
Yeah, admission portal.
It's not admission portal, it's basically e-registration portal. Obviously, as I said, that you have to register yourself first. So it's e-registration portal, but yeah, you can register yourself right now. If you know all the steps, you can. There is no issue with that.
Okay, thank you so much. Can we leave this meeting?
Yeah, if you don't have any kind of person, you can definitely leave it.
Okay, thank you so much, bro.
Okay, so I'm really sorry I lost my connection. But somebody has asked, why
alright.
is this registration necessary?
Yeah. Abbas, do you want to answer this question or should I answer?
Okay, I'll answer it. As I
Please
said,
go
that without this registration, you will not be able to sit in your final term exam. It is very necessary. As far as our department is concerned, they take all these things very much seriously. So you will not be able to sit in your final exams if you do not perform all these steps, right? There's obviously for first semester students, registration is very much important, right? Because without registration, you will not be able to do the QEC evaluation. So yes, it is very much important, right? And that's why we are arranging or organizing the IT teams are organizing this webinar because of the importance, the significance of this, QEC evaluation and e-registration. So yes, it is very much important.
Also, you'll not be able to, print out your roll number slips for the exam if you don't fill out the QVC. And for QVC, you have to register yourself first. That is very important.
Another question is here, like about last date of registration.
There is no last date of registration. You have to do it as soon as possible.
Okay, so that was the last question. I believe now we can conclude this session. So thank you very much for joining us. If can we? Okay. So we're going to conclude this session now. We hope that you found this webinar informative and helpful. Any more questions, you can still contact the team and information will still be provided. Stay connected with this year with the groups. Everything will be given to you guys. Thank you very much for
So
joining
we
us.
have some of the people have raised their hands. So Fawad, Wasim, Salim, if you have any kind of a question, please just speak up right now, or you can drop it in the chat box as well, so we can address it right now. Someone is
Yes,
asking that
Nafis.
how can
What's
we
your
know
question?
our registration number, and what if we are entering CNIC? What about password? So Abbas, can you please respond to these questions as well?
As I said, that as far as registration numbers are concerned, you don't have your registration number. For that, what you can do that you have to send your respective CRs to the coordinator's office, and they can provide you with a registration number. But for registration, you can use your system ID, which is like normal S24 and then dash and that number. So you can utilize it for now, and then you later on you can update it as well. But if you're very much concerned about registration number, as I said, you have to visit coordinator's office and you can get your registration number from there. As far as the email is concerned, I'll repeat it. Email, you have to enter your active email. It can be either the email that is provided by the university or the one that you're currently using, your personal email. But the most important thing with regard to email is that it must be active because you'll be receiving your verification code on that. And as far as the password is concerned, it totally depends upon you that which kind of password you like and which kind of password you would love to enter over there. But it should be obviously strong so that nobody hacks it, and so nobody, you specifically, the person who is going to enter it, should not forget it. An account on Facebook, you have to use the password that you like, right? So any password.
Brother, I was asking that if we are choosing our course, then it is already present in the portal or not?
No, it's not already present in the portal. As I showed you all the boxes that you have to fill. So over there, you have to just click on that box, and the rest of the courses will appear, right? You have to go down, and over there, you have to select your respective course, which is, as far as the department is concerned, it's English UGS, while the course, our degree is
Sir, basically you said that if we are not registered, we cannot appear in final exam. So, if without English, if someone is in psychology or any other, so if he must be registered or not.
As far as this webinar is concerned, this is obviously exclusively for English department students. Obviously, this is provided by the university and it is mandatory for all the departments. But I cannot speak on behalf of them whether it's necessary for them. But actually, yes, it's as per the rules and regulations of the university. All the departments have to do this, but our department, they are very much strict in this regard. So yes, I don't know about the rest of the departments, but our department, they take this thing very much seriously.
Sir, Assalamu alaikum.
You can ask.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa salam, Aliyan.
Sir, how are you?
Fine, fine, thank you.
Sir, kindly provide these all videos and important things to CRs. They can provide us
Sure, I
to
already
in
shared
group.
with the CRs. Sure, I already shared the presentation as well as the e-registration video, the tutorial with the CRs. In the CRs groups, obviously Sarah will share you in a while.
Okay, sir. If we have any issue on this registration, so we will contact you that you provide in chat your contact number.
Yes, yes.
We will contact with
Yeah.
you.
The IT team will help you in this regard. So if you have any kind of question,
Okay,
you can contact us.
okay, sir. Thank you. Can we leave?
Yes, you can leave.
Thank you, sir.
Boss, Yusuf
Assalamu
wants
alaikum,
to
sir.
ask something.
Hello.
वाम सलाम।
सर कैसे हैं आप?
शुक्र अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, आप कैसे?
Sir, I was going to ask you one thing that, to do registration as any burden now.
As I said, obviously, you should be proactive because we organize this webinar in order to provide you this space, this time. Because at the end of the semester, most of the students they come and they have a lot of queries that okay, we cannot register ourselves, we cannot do the evaluation. So it becomes a kind of difficult because we at this, we also prepare for final exams. You will have your preparation and this registration and QS evaluation, as I said, are very much important. So if you do it right now, it will be very much easy for you later on because you will be then doing only the QS evaluation, not the entire process right from the grassroots level, I would say. So yes, you can do it if you understand, if you comprehend all the steps. You can go for a registration tomorrow or tonight.
I guess Bushra was also raising her hand. If you have any query, you can ask, please, Bushra.
Somebody named Mr. Faisal Shah Faisal also had their hand raised. If you have any questions.
I think there are no more questions.
Ma'am, last question.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
As you say that registration number, so when the university issue that number?
The university already has that number, right? Individually, they've not yet provided to the students. But as I said, that you can send your respective CRs to the coordinator's office and ask them to provide you the registration numbers, like the list of it. But I believe that that the department does not provide all the numbers to one and all. Like you have to go individually, so it will become difficult for you. But for now, you can just depend on the system ID, right, which is available in your ID card number, ID card.
Okay, brother. Thank you so much.
We have provided the steps to connect to the Wi-Fi in the CR's group. Please ask your CR to share that message with you.
Okay, if we don't have any more questions, then we can conclude this seminar. Thank you very much for joining us, and we hope it helped you, even if just a little bit. People are still raising their hands, so what are we supposed to do? The remaining questions were the information that is going to be provided to you guys in the groups. Refer to that. And if you still have any question, you can visit the IT department or you can ask your CR, or even you can visit the coordinator office. This was just like an overview of things. You can still have all of the resources on campus. So
can I just cut in, Sabiha, just for 1 second? Students, please don't go to the IT department because they will send you back to us. So we will be having more of this webinar maybe in the middle of the Ramadan when you have started registering, and if there are more queries and issues, login issues. So the IT team will definitely have another session with you guys and solve all the problems. Right now, it's just the start. So just go ahead and start registering. If you face any issues and queries, contact the IT team. And then still, if there are queries, we'll have another session in the second or third week of Ramadan. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, Sabiha, you can conclude.
Okay. So lastly, let's finish this discussion. And thank you very much again. You can all leave and visit the offices or ask your CR. CR is like the main person to contact in case of any problems, because they have then connections with other people. So you guys can all leave the meeting. Thank you very much.
Apart from that, your CRs have all the details about the IT team and they can share it with you. So if you have any queries, you can let your CRs know and then they can contact our IT team as well.
Yes, so we can go ahead and leave the discussion. It's all right. Yeah, you can leave the seminar. Or should I conclude the meeting?
No, I think it's okay. You can just leave the meeting. Thank you, Abbas, once again for the presentation. Thank you, IT team. Thank you, Sabiha. Very well done.